Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot with an Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude, brought to you by Dynamic Life Perspectives. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Sorry, next few days, I'm going to be doing this more in the evenings than I am in the morning, so be ready. Why it's important. Had some things come up, got some stuff, personal business, got to take care of, and this is going to be cool. It's cool stuff. Glad you're here on this Tuesday evening, 8/16/2022. 8/16, 24, and 6 is 30. 3 and 0 comes out to a 3. So we're talking about 3: collaboration, creativity, really thinking outside the box and understanding what's going on, looking around and let's see what's happening. But let's get this party started. Make sure you reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell. Share the link so people can find us too, and we'll find out what's going on. Good evening, everybody, and Bangarang. We are getting this party started this evening. Christina, good evening. I'm going to start right here. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, thank you for everything that you have given us. Thank you for the blessings, even though sometimes we tend to forget them. Remind us we are never alone. We are always with you, and you are always with us. Open our hearts and minds to any messages and be with us always. So mote it be. Here we go. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Let's see what's happening. Kate, hi, please, may I have a general read? Absolutely. Let's see what we got here, Kate. We'll get this party up. We'll get some things started and see what's going on. All right. Kate wants a general read. See what's going on. Yeah, going to be doing some evenings this week. Maybe start doing more evening work, things like that. So be prepared for that. Got some things I'm having to deal with early in the mornings. Some good things, and that is good. So, Kate, here we go. May I please have a general read on Kate? And I'm really getting told I got to go back over to the deck that I lost the other day. Here we go. And let's see what's happening. Kate, we're going to go here. All right. This is the deck I'm being told we have to use for you, with you right now. Let me slide some things around here and make sure we got some things covered. Find out what's going on. Kate, right out of the gate, I'm getting the 8 of Cups. What I'm seeing here, now this card actually started to come upside down. This talks about walking away, or somebody walking away from you, or some things happening. What I'm really getting here is a direction for you. I got to make sure the lighting or something has got everything kind of cattywampus here. I'm not used to being on this late in the evening with cards with my second camera. So give me just a second. Let me adjust out some lighting and we will go from there, and let's see what we can do. Bring this into focus. There we are. It's trying. All right. The 8 of Cups. See if we can't keep this in focus or whatnot. I don't know what's going on. We'll find out. We're going to go there. You're going to have to trust me at this point. It tends to write itself at some point, and we will figure it out. Here we go. All right, maybe it's this one. 8 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So what I want you to see here in this 3 of Swords, all right, what we're talking about here is some heartbreak, things like that. And you're kind of hanging on. You're not able to walk away from it. There's some stuff you need to do. This card came upside down. I see where somebody in your past is hurt. You've been hurt. And this is really working on you, and it's keeping you from moving forward. This is what I have. And this is going to be very important for you to be able to move forward. How do you let go of this? what's going on in your life and where are we at with this. If you want to move forward, you got to understand, here we go. Death and rebirth. All right. This is the death card. You're like, Rob, these cards are horrible. No, actually, they're beautiful cards. Okay. The hurt is there. You haven't walked away. It's time to be reborn. It's time to find a new you. And remember, there's a beautiful life out there. And this is what is there for you. Bangarang. That's what you need to do. Grasp hold of it. Let me know. That's what's going on, okay? You got to walk away. Folks, we can't hold on to this stuff forever as much as we want to. Stephanie, hi. Good to see you. Glad you are here. Oh, my beautiful wife just brought me in my coffee and my cold drink. Thank you. May I have a career guidance, please? Absolutely. Let's see what we have here. If you want to join us, you can feel free. Gillian, if you want to. All right.
On the side.
Oh, my wife's going to join us. She's going to sit on the side, though. Okay. She's going to sit on the side. So we're going to get some double readings, things like that. Let me move some stuff out of her way and go from there. So we have my wife, Gillian, sitting off to the side, and she will be reading with us too. Right now, Stephanie is asking for some career guidance. Okay. I know it may take a little bit for you to get set up and going. So here we go, Stephanie. Boom, right for you. Okay, I'm going to slide this over here so I can make sure these wonderful people can hear you as well. All right, here we go. All right, Queen of Swords upside down. All right, Queen of Swords reversed. This is, again, whenever I see reverse cards, folks, remember, I look at them and I think more of a direct punch to the person that we're talking about. So, Stephanie, this could be looking directly at you. And here we go with what's going on with all the heartache here tonight. I've got the Three of Swords again, and I separated all these cards out. The Three of Swords in the exact same position. I'm having to play with the lighting because with this deck, it's really causing some problems. And it's not wanting to focus. So there we go. So we have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords. The Queen of Swords is saying, again, we've had some heartache, some challenges. This may not have been so much from a love life, but a mental challenge, something that's really kind of shaken you up. And the Queen of Swords is there to say, okay, you've taken care of so many people from what I see. It's time for you to take care of yourself. You're not taking care of yourself, Stephanie. And with this career guidance, this is going to be one of the things. You've been gone through it, things like that. And when I'm getting with this in career guidance, wow, hold on a minute. This kind of shifted. Let me shift because this is my whole brain's like getting wrapped around this for career. Are you weighing out options because one pays more or whatnot? It is time to take the job that's going to make you happy. That's going to be the thing. You can't look at everything about other people. That's what I'm getting. Your last job hurt. It's okay. Make sure, though, when you look at this job, you look at something that's going to help you. I'm going to bring out another deck and go from there. What did you get here, Ben?
Light card?
What's that?
Hangman is
the Hangman Gillian got is the light card. So this is talking about change in perspective.
And my shadow card for her was the Five of Swords. So that goes in with maybe some things have been rocky or there've been some communication issues or challenges with team.
Yeah, with work, it looks like what's going to be the Five of Swords. You're getting swept up in somebody else's drama, and it's making you sick. Kind of tired of it. Time to sweep some things out and change. Take a look before you run away. And that Queen of Swords that was there is saying, look down deep inside yourself. Check your headspace first, okay? Before you do anything drastic. Look at your perspective. That's what Gillian's got. That's what some things are, that there might be something you need to take a look at from a different perspective.
Otherwise, it's going to happen again.
It'll happen again. I got the Seven of Wands upside down. Don't be defensive is kind of what I'm seeing. Don't be defensive and make sure that you're understanding what's going on. The drama, the Five of Swords is talking about, yeah, look at all this. Swords. I mean, this is all about getting in your head. Is this playing out in your head? Let some things go. Something's going on with guidance that's more about what's in your head than what's actually going on. Check it, make sure it's time to step back, take a look. maybe let something go. You might be hanging on to it like a dog with a bone, is what I'm getting. But as far as your career, yeah, stop. You might be chasing a rainbow that's not there, or chasing somebody, blaming somebody else for some things. There has been some drama that's going on, but it's time to let it go, because you have to look at what the role you played in it. And that's what we have here. Okay. That's definitely what we have there. Bangarang. Let me know what's going on. I really want to go into more detail about that one. So I'd love to hear from you. Deborah, good evening, Rev. Glad to see you. Bangarang. See you, Shanta. Glad to see you. Hello. May I have a career reading? A lot of career readings tonight. That's cool. Love it. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Man, I said my prayer, and I still feel like a little addled. I don't know why. What's going on? I feel like there's another message lying out there that I'm missing. Okay. Or something. A lot going on. There is a lot going on. Today, like we said, 24/6/30, it's about collaboration, people moving in, things like that, and seeing what's happening. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Working with other people is going to be a key component here in whatever's happening. See, Shanta, one of the first things I see for you is, again, we're in the swords. Taking a break for you. Getting away from the emotional aspect of this, getting in your head. You can't win every battle. We do have the Four of Swords saying, give it a break. Once you give it a break, get refocused, and it will be time you'll be able to charge on. You're not seeing things clear, Shanta. Things are kind of coming at you, what I'm getting from all fronts, and it's kind of throwing you. Take some time. This is a pure meditation standpoint, and then you will be able to move forward on whatever you want.
Yes, you're crossing over from something that's been turbulent into something that is smoother sailing ahead.
Yep.
And that's my light card on
this. Okay, the Six of Swords.
Six of Swords. And that's usually what that indicates to me, is there's been something that's been tough.
Yeah.
But there's better times ahead. And my shadow card, the overriding of this is you've been planning on something. You've got something in place. And now's the time to move forward on it. Now's the time to put it in place. It's the Three of Wands. And
all right.
The Three of Wands, it helps you move forward on something you are focusing on.
Yes. Be patient. Be still. It looks like you're trying to break away from something. There's been something going on. And what I see in your career reading here, and this might be for a lot of people, is everybody's looking to quit and escape. And what I'm really picking up on tonight is, before we just walk away from good things, okay, remember, other people will always be involved. I want everybody to be still and be patient. The Three of Wands is about manifesting something new, but looking at what's happening and being patient and allowing things to change course and do what's happening. That's it. So if I go with the 3 and 6 from here, we have a 9. You should be able to manifest some wonderful things. 7 and 4 is 11 on this set. 11 and 9 is 20. It's partnering back up with yourself, with your spirit, things like this. With your career, I am saying, breathe. We're getting too emotionally involved, and we have to just take a break, let some things roll, focus. Where do you want to go? And right now, I feel like you're focusing on things that you don't want. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, so I want to move. Rather than, okay, here's what's good. Now, what I'm moving towards is not an escape. It's actually building something else. I hope that makes sense. Well, y'all let me know.
And touch on that mentality, Rob, of if you focus on what you don't want, it's not getting what you do want.
Okay.
So focus on what you do want. And even if it's just internal in your head, say it out loud, talk to yourself in the shower or whatever, but don't stop talking about what you don't want and talk about what you do want, because what you see and speak and believe is what comes true. And if you're only speaking the negative, that's not letting the positive come out.
So you want me to say all that? Okay, folks, you got it right there. And that's what we're saying is, when we get exasperated at work, when we get angry and we get I hate it, we focus on everything we don't like at work. And then when we start thinking about our career, that's the negative thoughts you're putting out there. So be careful. It can become hard to get a new job because you're focusing. You could wind up pot fire. Okay. That's one of those things, because you wind up focusing on the negative things you didn't like instead of going, hey, here's what I want. Okay. Make it happen. Bangarang. Michelle, hello. You're well. Yes, I am. We are good. Glad you are here. May I have a message from Spirit? This is for Miss Deborah. Okay. Deborah's saying, may I have a message from Spirit?
Deborah.
Love and appreciate you. I don't know if she heard you. I was talking. So
Just say hey.
my wife says, hey, says hello. Good deal. Deborah, glad you're here. Bangarang. For those of my new people, we are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We believe. Get barefoot, get grounded, take a breath. Remember to reclaim your magic. And once you reclaim your magic and you understand that what you put out is what you get back, you can find your wings and you can fly. That's what this is all about. So, Deborah, may I have a message from Spirit, please? Also, as people come in, remember I'm on about 5 or 6 different channels. When you come in, just post your question and sit back, and I'll get there as soon as I can. They're all coming up. They're merging into one thing on me on a third-party user. So that's what's happening. So just be patient, and I will get there as quick as I can. All right, here we go. Deborah, message from Spirit. All right. You got something, babe? Wow, look at this. I keep getting repeats tonight. Heavy, huge, whatnot. Deborah, take a break. This is about you. Now, there's some movement that's needed. It's time to move forward. There's something you need to let go of and move on. It's like you're hanging on to something. I talked to somebody about a dog with a bone, and this is kind of where it is. You need to chill. You need to relax, let go of whatever fight this is, and then you will be able to move forward. The Eight of Wands is saying movement into the future and what you're wanting to do with your will, where you're wanting to go. But it's time to let go of something that's been holding you back. What do you got?
So the first card I pulled was the Light card, which is the Two of Cups. And Two of Cups, to me, in this instance, what they're saying is, because it's not about necessarily a love relationship, but it's about relationships.
Right.
So whether it's you and your work relationship, or you and your any
partnerships,
that, you know, speak your voice, but be there for each other and stay constant. And then the shadow card I pulled was Hierophant.
Okay.
And Hierophant's about knowledge and speaking the truth and living and speaking for what you believe. Staying
with the basics.
Yes.
Okay. Don't get caught up in every little fight that's going on. Remember, there's something stronger here. You can win the battle and lose the war if you stand alone and you alienate too many people, is what I'm getting. There's a right way and a proper way. So if there's some battle you're wanting to fight, right now is the time for diplomacy. And then I want you to weigh your battle to find out, is it worth it? The Hierophant is there to talk also about organization, getting organized, knowing what's happening. And this is what's important. Don't get so addled and caught up in the fight that things are starting to get unorganized and they're causing you problem on the home front. Give it a break, okay? Give it a break. Stop. Let things go. Remember what's important and what's not. And then you're able to move forward, Deborah. That's what I have. You good with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bangarang. There we go.
Thank you, Deborah.
Okay. Michael Harris, can I have a general if you're drawn, please? And thank you. Absolutely. Everybody down below in the links, there is a donation button. It's appreciated. It's not mandatory. Love doing what we do, but every little bit helps. Thank you very much. Some of the reasons I won't be around for the next couple of mornings. We're going to be doing stuff in the evenings because I have to go take care of some business. All right. So help me, help you, help everybody. And donations are greatly appreciated. Book a session, things like that. We're trying to get some things where people can more easily book a session, but there it is right there. Let me know what's going on if you need a help or whatnot. Michelle, here we go. General. Michelle is a general. Can I have a general if you're drawn, please? And thank you. Absolutely. Here we go. I think I need to just chill out and slow down.
Yeah,
this is
I'm 100 miles an hour here.
Okay. All right. Yeah, don't know what it is. Don't know what it is, but here we go.
It's not the 5th cup of coffee.
My 5th cup of coffee.
I'm sure it's not.
All I had all day was coffee. So, and now here I am with a new fresh cup of coffee. So I don't think so. But let's see what's going on. Michelle, here we are. Let's start with you here. My light card, the King of Swords, talking about taking control of your mental faculties on the outside world, looking around farther, getting that vision of where you want to be and what you want to do. All right. I also have the Ace of Cups. Once you get control of this and you can see beyond, you have a new journey in happiness and love that's trying to unfold. What have you got here? And we'll throw with
I
this.
think I pulled the Judgment card. Both of mine are major arcana for her.
Okay.
The Judgment card's my light card, and I think that works really well with the Swords card you were talking about.
Yeah.
Just because of speaking your voice and moving to your next level. And then my shadow card, which is your overall perspective, is the Hanged Man.
So here you are starting to pull cards again. Perspective, perspective, perspective. And that's what we're looking at. Today in the energy of this 3, I want everyone to understand this is going to be huge. It's about working with other people, collaboration, and maybe not being so stubborn with people. Things like that. And this is for everybody, not just you, Michelle. But what we're talking about here is in the King of Swords, get control of the world as you know it and you see it in your mental faculties. Look farther than beyond yourself. This is going to be, communication is going to be key. You've got some ideas. Let that go to the mountaintop, see from a bird's eye view, and then at the same point, this will allow you to bring something new into your life, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is talking about love and happiness coming in a new beginning. So is the Judgment card. It is about being reborn. So something, this very well could be a relationship. It could be something you're in that's going to be reborn, as long as you're allowed to do that. And again, watch your perspective, look at things, open our minds. What I'm really picking up here from all these reads is it's very important. Maybe the world doesn't center around you, the outside world. Your world always does. Okay. But maybe it's time for the tribe to take a look and maybe be a little more tolerant, a little more patient, a little more understanding of other people's viewpoints. And even if you disagree with them, let it go. Agree to disagree. Don't fall on a sword for something that's going to wind up hurting you down the road. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, there we go. Bangarang Deborah says, hi, Miss Gillian. Glad to see you there. Glad she's here. Notary business been slow and working in office, and friend, my boss, not really working out anymore. So this is where you have to take a look. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go, Stephanie? How do you want to build it? You don't need partners for this. You can be a traveling notary or whatever. So instead of looking at what's not working, let's look at what does work and where do you want to go? What's not being fulfilling? How do you fill that and see what's going on? Okay. I'd love to talk to you more about it.
Look at new places to offer that service.
New places to offer the service, my wife says. Very interesting. Hi, Rob. Mike Pringle, can I please get a reading today, please? And thanks. Absolutely. I keep being drawn over here. Do me a favor. You give me your light card. I'm sorry. My wife is not going to come on camera tonight. Okay. This is the second time I kind of caught her off guard. All right. Maybe tomorrow night we'll be prepped and she will be on camera with me and we'll do the magical unknown or whatnot. Because I hate it when she's over there, but at least she's here and it's really cool. So let's find out. Mike Pringle, he's wanting a general reading. Okay. Mm-hmm. Tell me what you have, because then I'm going to go with, I'm going to shift gears because something is, I can't figure it out. Okay.
No problem.
So start with your light card.
So my light card is the 6 of Pentacles for you, Mike. So
6 of Pentacles.
So give and share what you have.
Giving back. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes that means materially, sometimes that means philosophically, but it's give and share what you have and be open. Yeah. And then the shadow card, what the shadow card?
Yeah.
The shadow card was the 10 of Wands. So what the hell?
10 of Wands.
What the hell is going on with you, man? Come on.
What are you worried about? What are you carrying around? What burden are you carrying on your back? 6 and 10, 16, 1 and 6. Time to assess. Time to look at what's going on and put this burden down. The 6 of Pentacles is saying, let somebody else carry this thing for a while. See, spread the wealth, drop it. You don't need to carry this, and not everything is incumbent on you. You do need to help other people. You do need to understand. But the Six of Pentacles is about giving back. But some of that, very well, what I'm picking up for you, give somebody else some of this burden. It's not all on you.
That's how this ties together. Because that's
okay.
In case you all don't know, like what a shadow card is, that's the overriding card. It's the overriding message, and the light card is what you can apply to make it happen.
When I asked from Spirit on the Tao Oracle deck, what I get, I've kind of switched. I'm going to go into my Tao Oracle deck, and we're going to talk about yin and yang and different things before completion. We're walking on ice. And this is what I'm seeing here, is that there's a lot of uncertainty. Things like that are going on. Stand proud, stand tall, let other people take some of this burden, get rid of it. It's not all on you. Other people have to be responsible. But what you need to focus on is letting go and making sure you're not always walking on ice. Stop it, okay? Live free, live proud, say no. Wow, it just hit me. Is there some type of family thing where they're putting so much burden on you that you feel like you're going to fall below the ice? Yeah, no, put it back on them. Let it go. Use your boundaries and learn to say no. That's what I've got. Here we go. All right. Jasmine, the list is always open. Just put your question in and we'll see what's happening. I'll try to get to everybody as quick as I can. What about 6 different channels? So make sure you're hitting the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell to make sure you know when we're coming on, because just like tonight, tomorrow night, we're going to be late again. Let's find out what's going on. And maybe we can get, my wife on the camera this time or whatnot. So, Ancha, thanks. Love you guys. Energy together. Thank you. I do too. Means a lot. What's coming for me in 3 months in love? She's single. Okay.
I can't read her name.
Jasmine.
Yes.
What's coming for her within the next 3 months? Okay. In love. And I am going to grab this. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing tonight. Okay. So when you have something, just go ahead and throw it out there.
Just one more shuffle.
All right. And I'm going to pull this, and then I'm going to go here. We're going to see what's going to happen. Spirit moves different, use different things or whatnot. We had no intention for my wife to be in here tonight, but as it worked out, here she is. So let's see. What have you got for Jasmine?
All right. So, the light card I pulled for you, Jasmine, is the 6 of Cups. So this is about remembering.
Wow, you wanted a love reading.
Yep. Remembering when you were having fun. Remembering when things were easy. Remembering something of your past. Now, your shadow card.
Feed that inner child.
Yep. Feed that inner child. Is the Page of Pentacles. So this is fertile ground for material growth normally. So, this is saying
Be passionate about your life. Be passionate about world. Get out there. Remember to go out and have fun so you can meet people. It's going to be something. This person is not going to fall in your lap. With this 6 of Pentacles or the 6 of Cups, what I am really seeing is the need for you to go have fun. And when I say go have fun, get out, you're like, well, you just don't know. You're right, I don't know. But it's still the same answer. It's time for you to get out, have fun, feed your inner child. This talks about childhood and being impassionate. And remember when you were a teenager and when you had your passion about something, go out and get involved in something you are passionate about. Biting through. Take decisive action. Mm-hmm. This is what we're saying. You have to get out of the house. You've got to go out and be alive and be in the world so you can have this coming in. Nobody wants to be with a fuddy-duddy, okay? And if you're waiting and sitting back and being a wallflower and all that stuff, that's what's happening. We want you to take, stand tall, maintain your dignity. And this is what this card is saying. The elk card is saying, be out there, stand tall. I don't care that you got hurt, okay? Maybe it was even embarrassing. That's okay. Move out, move on, move forward. Get out there, show people it doesn't matter. Let them see you, and this is where the healing will begin. Mm-hmm. In your love life, it's going to be incumbent on you to be present in your own life and in your own world to be able to make this happen. Hope that makes sense. That's how you're going to meet the right person. That's how all of this is going to happen.
Yep.
That's what we're saying. But most of all, get back out there, have some fun. All right. Let's see what's happening. Oh, there we go. Okay. Michelle, yes, that's me. There we go. Okay. Glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, needed to regroup and think. It is. A lot of times the easy answer is not the answer in our face because we're so tied up in the things that we become impassioned about or angry about or whatnot. I speak to so many people that are now depressed because all they do is listen to the news. Don't care what news they're listening to. All right. The anger sets in and it keeps you there. All right. And that's what's going on. Shanine Ann, general, please, for me. Shanine. Okay. Shanine. All right. We're going to go here. All right. Here we go. Y'all be patient. My wife is off camera. She's not going to be on camera tonight, but she is here. We're doing this together. I'm blessed with her being here. Let's find out what's going on. And we're going to see. We're doing this a little different. I am going with my Dow Oracle deck. Just do quicks.
Yep.
Okay. And whatnot. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. So here we go. I'm going to let my wife bring out the card first. Give me your light card and we can get this up. Okay. Your light card. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. What do you see in your Queen of Pentacles?
So Queen of Pentacles, I mean, for me, Queen of Pentacles, Queen in general, it's about you. It's about what you are keeping inside of you. It's not what you are necessarily always projecting out, but it's what you are in control of inside of you. Pentacles is a material card. So you are holding on to what's the word?
You're not taking care of yourself in the real world. You're dealing with so much going on around. It's time for you to take care of you and physically take care of you. What else you got?
So the light card was the Ace of Cups. So you've got some great creative energy coming on, and some really good thoughts and something maybe that you're moving forward on or you're contemplating. And cups are about emotion. Cups are about creativity.
You have a new beginning coming, okay? Or something that needs to come to an end. You've been taking care of somebody or something for quite some time. The Ace of Cups is saying, let something new happen. We have the octopus coming here and the water leaping up, things like that, saying we have something new. Happiness is yours. You have to grab it. The Queen of Pentacles is saying to do that, you got to take care of yourself in the real world. It's okay sometimes to tell other people, even our own family and children, it's my time right now. No. And this is about you taking care of you. This is the perfect opportunity to put your mask on first. And ironically, I pulled this card before Gillian pulled any of her cards, and we have retreat. It's a timely departure. There's something you've been battling. Let it go. Time to leave. Time to let some things go so you can begin. Take care of yourself. You don't have to herd the whole flock all the time. Time to take care of you. And what I see in this timely departure, then we have the 33, which is a 6, okay? But 33 is a magical number, and it's all about creativity, collaboration, but it's coming together with 6 for a breakthrough. If you want this breakthrough, it's time to fly south for the winter. It's one of those things, and that's what we're seeing. Time to let go and let some things happen, and it's okay to focus on yourself. All right? Doesn't sound right, Rob. We're always supposed to focus on other people. No, we're not. That's other people that have told us how to live that way. Bangarang. Make sure you know what's going on. Yes, I totally get that. Wow. Thank you. You are welcome. Good. Yes, you're very right. Thank you, Michael. Very appreciate it, Mike Pringles. Stephanie, welcome. Hi, Rob. How are you? I am good. And my wife is off to the side here. People just can't see her. But Steph is here. Karen Hobgood, Godwin, glad to see you. Been a while. You know, it has great fun for you. Absolutely, especially when my wife can be involved. Glad you are here. Bangarang. Pooja Gupta. Hello. What is naming? Oh, here we go again. Okay, everybody pass the word. I don't read people third party. Pooja. And there's a reason for it. Because you're supposed to learn how to deal with relationships, how to communicate, and how to talk to people. What is he thinking about you right now? I don't know. What are you thinking about him, and what are you thinking about you? This is the stuff that I want people to understand. You're spending so much time wondering what somebody else is thinking about you. What if I tell you something and it's completely wrong, or it changes tomorrow? You need to, is he with you now? Wish him well and live your life for you right now. That's what I have. What do you think? What have you got something for Pooja? You know, what is Naman thinking about me right now? So, what does she need to know about a relationship with Naman? What does Pooja need to know about a relationship with Naman? We can do that one
I'm
pretty
only going to
quick.
pull a shadow card on
Okay, good.
The shadow card I pulled on that is just, my question was, what does Pooja need to just know about her relationship? And I pulled the Six of Swords, which Six of Swords is normally coming from something tumultuous into something that's going to be more smooth and easygoing. This is also, this card depicts the hare and the rabbit, which is the classic story of don't get caught up waiting when you think something is.
Stop waiting on somebody else.
Stop waiting.
I'm going to go to the tarot with an attitude side of it. Get off your ass, move on, live your life. Let him catch up. You know, that's going to be one of the important things. I want to make sure I didn't drop a card. I think I just hit myself. Nope, I did drop a card. All right. There we go. Because here's what I got for you. The camel. When I look at the camel, it says, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Keep walking. You live your life. I don't know what he's living. That's childish. Wonder what he's thinking about me right now. Okay. Hope he's thinking good thoughts. If he's not, move on. Live your life. Manifest things. See what you want to do. But both of these are talking about movement. You need to move forward and stop waiting on somebody else, okay, to make you happy. That's what I have, okay? Oh, that way. There we go. Boom. Bang. Don't mean it out of hate. Yeah, it has been a minute. Glad you're here. Flag Lady, good to see you. Good evening. The Spirit have a message for me tonight. Thank you for all you do. Flag Lady, I would thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's figure this out. Flag Lady, I am being told, I'm looking over here. Don't know why. I'm being told maybe to, no, I'm going back to the Dow deck. Okay. Flag Lady, here we go. Let's see what's happening. I'm going to throw this out first, and we'll see what Gillian has to go with it, and we'll find out from there. Okay. One of the things I want you to focus on right now, following 17, loyalty. But one of the things you have to remember, what is loyalty? Loyalty, you know, everybody's like, oh, I got to be. No. You don't have to take all the responsibility. There's loyalty. We should demand loyalty from others. It is one of those things. Loyalty works in two complete different ways. Now, all of a sudden, the light went crazy again. There we are. Okay. But it's 17 following. Let me see. There we go. Okay. And what's happening is we're waiting for other people to do some stuff. This talks about adaptability. You need to create your own life. Stop following around other people and say, this is where we need to go. What do you have?
So let's start with my shadow card.
The shadow
card was the Six of Wands. And so the Six
breakthrough
of Wands is a breakthrough. It's something that, you know, you've reached a point, people are recognizing something, or you're having a breakthrough of that. I mean, with what Rob was saying. Now, my light card for you was the Three of Swords.
Okay.
And Three of Swords is.
This makes way more sense than what you know. Okay. What we're looking at here, mental anguish and heartache.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. And the Six of Wands, it's time for you to move on. You keep following the same patterns over and over again, and nothing changes. Definition of insanity. doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You're hurting. You're hurting in your head. It also hurts down in your heart. The Six of Wands is talking about time to stand up, time to hit your things and have your breakthrough for you. Somebody wants to come, they will follow you if they want to, but stop following this same path over and over again. Okay?
If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got.
Boom, bangarang. There you go. All right? Always do what you've always done. You'll always get what you've always got. Okay, I like that. Got. All right, good deal. Bangarang. There we are. Karen, grateful. Absolutely. Robin, glad to see you. Hope everything's well. Reading, please. Robin wants a reading. I tell you what, let's go with one card each. Okay, yep. Just real quick. All right.
Yep.
32. Yeah, we're about 10 minutes behind. We're doing okay. All right. Oh, we got another troll in the room. Y'all want to take care of this while we're shuffling? Robin, here we go. Reading, please. All right. And the bad karma, this is just crazy. I have so many people troll my room, and they're just disgusting, you know. And yeah, I'll point them out. You know, Sodic Chakra Ojantude. Why would anybody follow you when you're trying to mooch off somebody else's work? Stop it. Tonight, normally I do all this with love, with light. I'm just like, you know, I must be hitting a mark somewhere because people think they've spoofed my channel. They've done everything, you know, and here we go. Leave him alone. All right. I guarantee you what's actually funny is he'll try to scam on my own freaking daughter. They're so stupid. All right. Let's see what's happening.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it is my favorite. It is absolutely my favorite. All right, there we go. All right, Robin, reading, please. Here we go. Okay, let's see what's happening. Welcome. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Get barefoot. Remember your magic. What you put out, you get back. When you reclaim your magic, you can actually find your wings and you can fly. There we go. All right, light card. 3 of Pentacles, and today is a 3.
Okay, I pulled the 4 cups. So what are you not paying attention to?
Oh, there you go. 4 cups. My wife says that's about what are you not paying attention to? The 4 of Cups, this is it. Complacency. Worried about what you don't have or just plain bored and not ready to move on. This is where we got to get our people around us. Creativity is the key. Breaking through. The 3 of Pentacles is remembering. The 4 of Cups, we have become complacent. And you got to be careful when you become complacent. That's when life will come along and the universe, God, will throw you a wrench and knock you off your butt to make sure, okay, we try to get you moving again. You've gotten complacent. It's time to move on. And you're going to do this by being around your friends, being around like-minded people, and to understand creativity is key. Did you want to go with your shadow card?
I can. You good?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So I pulled the Hermit for the shadow card. So that to me is saying, hey, you know what? You got to sit back and you got to reflect on this because you're not seeing something. You're not seeing the forest for the trees. You're not seeing something that's there and apparent. So take a moment by yourself and figure that out. Figure out what it is you're missing because it could be right in front of you, whatever it is you're looking for, and you're just not seeing it.
Get up, start looking, make a plan. Where do you want to go? If your life is boring, you don't know what you want to do, then stop, start writing stuff down. The 2 of Wands is there to go right with this with Gillian with the Hermit card about saying, you got to make a plan. The whole world is out there. What are you doing to look at it and make this world yours? Where do you want to go? Wands are about will. What do you want to do? I see boredom. I see complacency. And what I'm seeing is the need for some creativity and to make a plan. It's time for you to look at what's working for you, what hasn't worked, and to get your own picture, shine your own light on your own path, and move forward so you can do that. That's it. Okay. Bangarang. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Glad y'all are here. All right. Karen Hobgood Godwin, can I have a card, please? So Karen wants a card. I tell you what I'm going to do. You know what? I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to go back to here.
What message does Spirit have for Karen?
Yeah, Karen wants a card. Give me one card.
Yep.
One card.
That's fine.
One card. I'm going to do one card from the Tao and see. We're going to ask, what does Karen need to focus on? Okay. What does Karen?
Shadow, because that's a good overriding.
Okay.
Message.
What does Karen
It's more of a
need
key message.
to focus on? So give me your shadow card, and let's see where we go from here. Okay.
So Karen, so there's going to be something that's
Wow.
there's a change, but it's not a bad thing. So Tower is not a bad thing. Tower is a great thing actually because it's unexpected change, but it's needed change. So there's something that's going to happen, and this is a shadow card, so this is an overriding card. This is just not a ball of cotton candy. This is something's going to change that you're maybe not expecting, or maybe you've seen glimpses of coming, but it's okay because ultimately it was change that was needed.
Oppression. And what I'm seeing here is that's what's going to, you don't like where you're at. It's time for you to get up and do something about it. 47, oppression. 47, 4, establishing a new base. 7, looking and actually examining what's going on. And the 11 is the magical number. It is about partnerships. It's about duality. Where do you want to go? What do you want to build? The Tower is coming to say either you're fighting change or it's time for some type of change. But this is time, and I see a man being pushed off here. Normally the Tower has people falling out of it. This has a man falling out of it. So I don't know where this is going for you, but it's time to say, if you want something different, you got to do something different. We just had this talk. So I have 16 and 47, or 16 and 11. Let's do it that way. 7 and 11 would be 18. Okay, 18, 1, the individual. 8, moving on, learning something new. 1 and 8 coming together for a 9 between these two cards. You want something, you got to manifest it. Look, instead of looking down, look up. Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? In your Tao, this feeling of oppression and wanting to know or whatnot, wanting more, you got to change. And guess what? Something's coming. This karmic thing that's coming around, because this is what's been going on and what you've been focusing on, is going to come whether you want it to or not. Be ready to embrace it and move with it. Bangarang. Hope that makes sense. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's this idiot. Okay. Rob, good to see you. Glad you were here. Hope everybody's well. Shanine, thank you so much to both of you. You are welcome. I'm glad you're here. About upcoming trip. Okay, I didn't see that. Let's see what's going on. Karen wants a reading about her upcoming trip. Okay.
Karen,
let's do that. Remember, y'all, I keep going top to bottom. If you just say, give me a card, that's what I'm going to do. Write in what you want me to do right out of the gate. Okay. And we'll get there. Okay. So upcoming trip, we're going to do a quick card here. I'm going to do one quick card, and I want you to do one quick card. Okay. So we can make sure we still get to everybody else that's going on. All right. So, wow. Here we are. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's shaking. Karen with her upcoming trip. All right. What do you got, babe?
All right. So let's go with the shadow on this. I got the Queen of Swords.
Queen of Swords. Funny. My light card was the King of Swords. So this is all about being in your head, knowing what's going on, taking care of yourself, making sure what I'm seeing is plan. Be ready, though, to let some things go and have a good time.
Right.
Have you got something else?
I mean, the only other thing I pulled was her light card, which is the 9 of Wands, which I love this card. And the 9 of Wands is, this is like he said, this is about communication, but the 9 of Wands is always, somebody might be pushing you, but you've got another round in you.
And here's what I'm seeing. Up. I got 7 of Wands. And it's ironic that we looked at in your Tao card, oppression. There's a constant need. I don't know what this trip is about, but there's a need for rest because you feel like you're in a constant battle. Okay. If you want to do that, when we look at these cards, okay, open up. Remember the other cards. A lot of this is in your head. You got to give this a head break. This is one of the things. Take care of stuff that's going on around you. Be ready to move on. Be ready to communicate and move forward in something. Make sure you're taking care of you in here. Stand your ground. Know what you are. Know what you want. And this Nine of Wands is another fight. It's another battle. You can win this, okay? But about your upcoming trip, I see it as a need to actually finally bring some rest into your life as far as what is all this fighting or what is something moving on. Something needs to be addressed. That's what I see. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. God love you, Karen. Let us know what's happening.
That's
okay.
all right.
Did I give you? I think I gave you one of mine.
There you go.
There we go. All right. Bang. All right. There we are. Let me see. There we go. The flag lady. Thank you both. Much love and appreciation. Spirit is definitely speaking truth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I know I'm just trying to give what's coming in and whatnot. Let's see what's happening. Rights, freedom. Hello. Please give me, more infos about how Yuan Wu's feelings and emotion towards me. Rights. Grow up. Tarot with an attitude. Okay. This is about you learning how to have a relationship and communicate and figure these things out for yourself. Use your own intuition. What's going on? Learn to be free. Learn to live life. Learn, you know what? I hope this guy loves me. I hope. But guess what? I'm going to move on and continue to live my life. This is what it's about. You're looking for a cheat card on a relationship rather than learning a lesson about how to feel and deal. When we put our faith and trust in somebody and they let us down, all we think about for the most part is the hurt. What this is about teaching us is how to deal with still learning to trust after we've been hurt. So this is, you got to learn to put yourself out there. I've never seen a population group so protective of, I want to know what they're thinking so I don't get hurt. So I can literally hurt them first. And that's not what you mean, but it's what it is. If I really feel that they don't like me, I'm going to bug off or do whatever. Have a relationship. Have a date. Find out what's going on, communicate, and if it works, it works. That's what's missing in our world, is this ability to have a relationship and to understand that we have to learn through these relationships. So we're going to say, what does Rights Freedom need to know about having a relationship with Yuan Wu? Okay. What do you got?
Want me to roll?
Yeah, go right ahead.
So I've got my shadow card. So Rights Freedom, my shadow card. So this is the overriding
there we
card.
go again.
Is the Tower card, and I super shuffled these cards, man.
Yeah, I saw you.
And so this is unexpected change. So there's something going on with this person that you maybe don't know about, or there's something going on with a relationship that you're unaware of that could surprise you. The light card I pulled on this is a strength card, and what that says to me, the strength card normally is a woman holding a lion's head, and that's about inner strength. It's not about, oh, I'm stronger than you, I can lift more weights, I can do all those things. This is about inner strength and what you need to hold yourself together to be in command of the situation.
You're creating karma is what this is, what I was trying to get at, and what the cards are saying here. The Justice card upside down. What you put out, you get back. This is karma. If you're so worried about what somebody else thinks, be careful, because then we start doing that with work. We start doing it with our friends. What do they do? What do they want? What are they thinking? Guess what? Live your life, enjoy a relationship, and have it. Okay? Couple of what I call my best friends, and I don't have many. It's only one or two. And let me tell you something. We've all had falling outs, okay? But we were able to pick up and literally have a discussion about what they did. There were times they said they're sorry. There were times I said I'm sorry. And that's what's going on. But this Justice card, and again, you have the Tower. I see the wheel. This is talking about change, 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 okay? I don't see this going the way you want it to. I do see that things, and this is pointing towards you. This is an upside down wheel card. It's not accepting change, not accepting moving on, and you're trying to hedge your bet. Live your life, move on. Because no matter what he feels or she feels, whatever they feel, down the road, things change. Life changes. We've all been in relationships where they love me today, hated me tomorrow, okay? That's relationships. That's what it's about. So stop worrying about it and start living your life and wish that love. The next thing is in the karmic value of that is to understand when you start going, oh, I wonder what they feel about me. You know what? You're giving them your power.
Mhm.
Claim your power, understand what you need to know, and realize you are a gift. Okay? I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I'm going to do what I do. It's what I do. My wife and I, we laughed and joked that when we first started dating, okay, she was doing her thing. I was doing mine. Somebody literally had to remind me to call her. Like, Rob, you're an asshole. No, she will tell you I was happy. I wasn't dating other people. Once I dated her, I had no other dates with anybody else. But we were both living our lives. She didn't stop her world to go, oh, I wonder what he's doing. She went, oh, if he's going to call me, he's going to call me. Next time I'm in town, I'll call him. And if we can tell you, live your life that way, man, it makes things so much easier. Bangarang. We're looking to give you a new and an absolutely good way to look at relationships and move forward, okay, and live. All right. Been seeing 777 lately. 777, a lot of times you could say that's 21, 2 and 1 is 3. Okay. Sevens are about assessing, taking a look. A lot of times, I believe personally, when people see numbers 777, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 8, 8, 8, these numbers, okay? I'm not talking about 11, 22, 33. But these consecutive numbers, what this is, Karen, is I call them angel numbers, where there's not a thing in the number. What the spirit is trying to do, the angels are trying to say, snap out of it. Pay attention. There's things going on around you. We're trying to talk to you, and you're not listening. So think about it. You're off in your head at 7-Eleven, at Costco, at wherever you may be, and we're thinking, all of a sudden, boom, 777. What happens? All that other stuff goes away and you focus. That is a good time to then say, what message am I supposed to be picking up?
Yep. Synchronicities.
Huh?
Synchronicity.
Synchronicity. So that's what I'm telling you. You're welcome. Good to see you. Thanks, Rob. You're welcome. And hope everything works well. I'd love to hear how the trip goes and what's, rights, freedom. I know he loves me. He has a trauma he heals, and I know, and I want to know if he's ready for new love. Well, then if you know he loves you, all you can do is send your healing out and be there for him. And it's got to take its course, okay? You have to find out from him if he's ready for true love. That's the important thing. That's the key here, the communication. And we're leaving this communication out because if I tell you, no, he's not ready, you don't put yourself out there. You have to put yourself out there. That's part of giving your love, your heart. Folks, getting a relationship and understanding, let's see what's going on, okay? Because this is where you have to say, love comes from being able to put yourself out there, all right? And I'll accept you for however you need right now. That's what we're talking about. What are you looking at? Which one?
Move down like 5 to rights, freedom, other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. I want to be single.
That one.
I want to have an outcome so I can move on. See, you're waiting on something else to dictate your future. You don't have to have that outcome. You can say, this is not working for me and move on. So even your own things here are kind of confusing. Okay. And this is, if you're not being clear, it's not coming out clear to him. You don't have to wait on something to free you up. See, again, you're waiting on something else to make you free. Guess what? You get to make that decision on your own. That's the important thing. You don't have to wait on anything. You can leave and still love. You can leave and still care. That's the thing. Yeah.
So something to also bear in mind here is you're trying to leave a relationship, but you're not leaving because you're afraid you're going to feel bad, or you're afraid you're going to hurt him. But the more you stay, the more it's going to hurt.
Yeah, and the more he's going to become dependent on you.
But you need to be honest about what's going on, because you can still walk away from this and be friends if he needs a support system, but it doesn't have to be a relationship.
Absolutely. That, absolutely. So let's find out what's going on. Hey, dear, hi, dear, that my marriage has failed. Sorry to hear that. There's not a question in there. Let me know what you want us to do or see what's going on. Our heart goes out to you. We've both been through it. We understand it, okay? But the sun comes up tomorrow. It's how you handle it. That's going to be what's happening. Hi, guys. I sent you a PM to tarot with an attitude. Cards make sense. Been forever. I hope you both are doing well. We are, Karen. Thank you very much. I'm glad it makes sense. So many times, this just comes out, and it's like, I don't get it. So thank you. That's all that matters, is that it makes sense to you. Lacey, woohoo! Glad you're here. Hey, Bangarang. Glad you are here. Thank you. Cloud, good to see you. And let's see what's going on. Can I be added to the reading list? Yes. So I'm just going to, what I'm doing right now, so let's read through. She got in quickly. So we're going to go here. Nina, hi, I think she's saying, why did my marriage fail after 39 years? You know what? We'll do a reading for you. I understand that need to know, but if it failed and you don't know why, or are you in the river called denial? Somebody had to say something. If he said it's not you, it's me, or whatnot, put the blame on him. That's it. I don't know. Did you initiate this? It doesn't sound like it. So at some point, he had to tell you. It's whether you want to believe it or not, and opening up the communication. That's what's going on. So, Cloud, I'll get to you in just a second. We'll see what's going on and find out what's happening. So Nina wants to know, why did her marriage fail after 39 years?
I'm asking this a little bit different, though.
Okay, please.
What does Nina need to know about her failed marriage so she can find peace?
Okay. I'll go with you on that. What does Nina need to know about her failed marriage so she can move forward? Okay. Very good. That's how we'll ask the question, Nina. All right. And sometimes in these relationships, with just like in death, we never get the answer. It just happened.
Yeah, because tarot's not going to give you the answer, but we can help you find the next step.
Right.
Help yourself find the next step.
Yeah. So, what did my marriage fail after 39 years? What does Nina need to know about why her marriage failed so she can get some peace? All right. What I'm seeing is right out of the gate, I got the 3 of Wands reversed. And what I'm seeing here is actually boredom. It just means there was no movement. There was no thing, stagnant. Things got stuck. Nothing moved forward. People weren't happy. If he initiated this, he was looking for happiness, looking for more joy. The joy and everything was gone. We have the 3 of Wands reversed and the 4 of Wands as your shadow card. So what I'm getting here is it's time for you to be able to find your happiness. Y'all haven't been happy for a while, okay? You were complacent, like we talked about earlier. Is that what you're getting, or what have you got?
Oh, well, yeah. So my light card, it was the 8 of Pentacles, and normally 8 of Pentacles is mastery, and what I'm finding is something similar to what you were saying, is the repetition of it all. There was no change. There was complacency, because that's what happens with mastering. But my shadow card on this was the Chariot, and the Chariot is about union and about even moving forward, and that's about you finding the direction to steer your ship. You
focus.
Yep. You need to now determine, since this has happened, where it is you need to go. Understand that probably there was some stuff that happened that maybe you both were getting bored, and it was the same thing. What's it? Wash, rinse, repeat on the shower bottle.
Yeah.
Wash, rinse, repeat. But now the shadow card. So a shadow card, if you don't know, that's an overriding statement to a message that's being sent to you. you are in control of what happens next with you.
And I do. I see boredom. I see redundancy, and that people just weren't happy. And it's time. It was just time for this to move forward. That's what's going on. Okay. I think some people expect people, we've been married this long. We made this commitment. Therefore, no matter if you're miserable or not, you're supposed to stay with me because of the commitment. Those ideals are not around anymore. And I don't know if I ever agreed with them because I lived with two parents that were miserable. And as a child, they made me miserable. It was fighting all the time. And I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Okay. So some of this is got to understand. Maybe it was one of those things or after a while, but you need to have that communication with him and listen to what he says. And go. You don't have to believe everything he says, all right? But then you have to deal with it. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The marriage failed. If you're divorced and he followed through with the divorce, time to pick up and move forward. That's what we have for you. Easier said than done, we know, okay? Focus on the future, not the past. That would be the biggest thing. So Cloud is coming in and saying, why am I having a hard time attracting men? Cloud wants to know, and I like the question.
Mm-hmm.
I like the question. Why am I having a hard time attracting men? You know what? I don't think you're having a hard time attracting men. What I am picking up, Cloud, is men fear you. And you're strong, huh?
You're strong.
Strong. There's some abilities there. You stand by certain things. You have certain beliefs. And therefore, that's what it is. Now, we're going to ask because I want to find out if there's something where you might be, maybe you're sticking to your guns so much you're missing life. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. What does Cloud need to know about why she's having a hard time attracting men? Okay. Why is Cloud having a hard time attracting men? First card, right out of the gate, the light card is the reversed Ace of Wands. What I'm seeing is you're not willing to move on from something. You've not set. There's something that's happened. Remember I said when it was all just kind of coming into my head, you're not willing to let something go, or you're not willing to move on or change. You might be so stuck in your ways and so stuck at something that you will. What are you wanting? What are you looking for? Because this is all about the will. And this is talking about, I'm seeing a major blockage in the will. So what are you willing to do? Where are you willing to go? And then my shadow card here, upside down, Six of Swords. And I think Gillian will agree. That's telling me you are not moving on from something. You're locked in the same place, same time. Things aren't moving. You're not. Are you happy? What are you doing to be happy? To live your life without somebody and to understand you need to love yourself. That's what I'm talking about. What do you got, babe?
So the shadow card I pulled on this was the Devil card.
And
that falls in suit with that of, what is inside of you that's holding you back. It's the Devil card is about things that can be addictions, but things that also are holding you back. So
you've chained yourself to them.
What are you not letting go of to trust or to instill that in people? And you instill that feeling in people that they feel like that you're truly opening up to them, that you want them there. And my light card in this is the Two of Pentacles. And so that's about balance, right? That's about, you think you're being something, but you need to figure out how you're actually projecting and find the balance in who you are so that you ultimately end up happening. Because the one other card I pulled, just for a little bit more information, I know we don't
because I did
do
the
that,
same thing,
is the Five of Wands.
Wow. Okay.
So, you go.
That Five of Wands, and look at what I got. The reversed Four of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is too much conflict, too much standing your ground, too much arguing, things like that, and being a little self-centered. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. That's what it is. Tarot with an attitude, and I don't give things really with, I'm not going to powder your hiney. What I'm seeing here is too willing to go head to head with people, too willing and being a little greedy. Okay. And stubborn about some things. You're so into yourself. Sometimes you're missing it and you're kind of being a little bit arrogant. Okay. Would you say that?
Yeah. You don't always have to be, what I hear is you don't always have to be right.
There you go.
Now, but that said, now you can be right, but you don't always have to say you're right.
There you go. That's it. Yeah. Yep. Diplomacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. And so that's
what I was getting, like you get your head spin thing.
Yeah,
just getting that.
That's what I would check out for you. Okay, that's exactly what I would check out for you. Okay, let me know. Love to hear from you. Book a session. Everybody, make sure you ring the bell, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the link down below. Book a session. Tarot with an Attitude. There's a donation link below. Find out about us. Find out what's going on. If you want to book a session with Gillian and I, do not do it on my scheduling page. All right. Send us a message because Gillian and I, and matter of fact, with everything that's going on, I need to go rechange my scheduling page. Mm-hmm. So I got to change some times. So make sure if you want a session with me right now, do this. Don't even, you know what? We're going to say, go here. Here's what I want you to do. Okay. Where is it? Right here. All right. Forget the Tarot with an Attitude page right now. Like, Rob, wait a minute. No, listen to me. Rob.Lee at Dynamic Life Perspectives. You can reach out to me there. Give me your phone number. You can call me. You can do whatever. The phone number on that page is not right yet. We have not been able to fix it, nor the address. But the email and leave a message. I want you to do that because then what we can do is talk about, I do a 15-minute consultation on coaching. I don't do 15 minutes of card reading free. But if you want to talk about coaching or whatnot, but at the same point, because of everything that's changing, if you want a session, do me a favor. Reach out via email. Let me contact you and we'll work it out. If you want something with Gillian, that way we can actually work things out because I've got things going in the daytime now. She's got things going. Our whole schedule's getting flipped around. So we want to make it work. Okay. So this is the best way to reach us. Also, the dynamiclifeperspectives.com. Again, ignore the phone number, ignore the address, but everything else in there is about me, what I do, how I work with people on a coaching level, things like that. And it will really help that way. You know, Lacey says that's why we love Gillian. Me too. Me too. Monica in the house. Glad you are here. Hope all is well. Nina, good for you. You know, you are so welcome. Patricia Langton, hello from Canada. Canada in the house. We are getting around the world again tonight, so that is cool. Kim, Bangarang, so good to see you on this evening. We will be back tomorrow evening, and tomorrow night, Gillian will be on camera with me, right?
Maybe.
Gillian will be on camera with me.
I like being over here.
I know, but it's weird when I'm sitting here going, yeah, no, on camera. On camera. You beautiful people need to see it. All right. Right now, they think I'm doing a ventriloquist act.
Thank you.
Okay. Patricia, may I have a reading? Patricia Langton, may I have a reading? Patricia wants a reading. So we're going to do a general here real quick as we start to wrap this up. Let's find out what's going on. All right. Here we are. Kim, thank you for reaching out to Nina. That's really cool. All right. It happens. I'm seeing older marriages come to an end more than they ever did before because people are breaking free from that brainwashing of we have to stay together because we're unhappy. All right. I hate it when they fall apart and nobody's spoken. That's what I hate about them is when they fall apart, but no, somebody didn't know it was coming because nobody had the guts to speak up or to deal with something. That I understand, and it sucks. It really does suck. Okay. So, but thank you, Kim. Patricia Langton. All right, here we go. All right, let's see what's happening. Here we are. Okay, my first light card. Patricia, this is about something you need to let go of and you're becoming. Something new in your life. Things are fixing to break free, and it is about a rebirth. There's something beautiful. Focus on moving forward. If you're wanting to move forward on something, but you're holding on to something from the past, there's something that absolutely has to come to an end. You haven't tied up all the ribbons yet. You haven't cut all the strings. What is it they say in the movie, one of my favorite movies, Skyfall? Well, we've all wrapped it up but the bunting, if we go into the English or whatnot. Right. It's all wrapped up with the bunting. And this is what I'm seeing here. There are something you need to take care of, something you need to do to be able to charge forward into your future and be able to remain focused on what's going on. What have you got?
Yep. So the shadow card is the Five of Swords. So yes, definitely there's some type of conflict going on right now that you just need to decide if you're going to hammer it or if you're just going to work with it. What's the phrase? Win the battle, lose the war. Yep. But the light card on this is the Hanged Man. So that works well with everything Rob is saying as well. The Hanged Man is about stepping back. Once you get through this, kind of take a moment, breathe, and figure it out.
Look at your perspective.
Get some perspective. But, get through it, but then take a moment to get some perspective.
There we go. All right. Bang. There we go. Your card, my card. Your card, my card. There we go. Let me move this around. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to do this real quick.
Oh, I just realized we're both using Chris Ann decks. That's cool.
Oh, that's a Chris Ann deck too?
Yeah.
There you go. Cool. That is a weird deck to me.
I love this.
I know you do, and you gave me a copy of it, and I've tried to use it, and I just cannot connect to that deck.
So for those of you who don't know, Chris Ann is a tarot artist. She's also a business motivational person, but she's a great tarot reader and great tarot artist. But she designed the deck that Rob's using and this one, so you can see how very different the two styles are, but this is all from the same artist.
All right, real quick, we're going to do this for Moonlight. I am going to ask the pendulum to only acknowledge things of light, things of healing, things of righteousness, and things for our higher conscious. We will not acknowledge anything from the dark. So I'm going to ask Spirit to tell me through this pendulum. Moonlight wants to know if someone has put a spell over them. All right. This is actually moving. It's not a no and it's not a yes. Yeah, it was moving side to side. What's happening is you're allowing this to happen because you're giving them too much thought. All right. They did not, in effect, put a curse on you, but you've allowed them to put a curse on you because you have given this so much energy. Am I saying that right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And stop giving them the energy. Stop. Let it go. Wish them love. Say a prayer. Even in the AA book, they talk about regret. And one of the things they talk about is when you have resentment. Things like this. Every night you say a prayer for the people that you resent and you ask for them to be given love. You don't ask for them to see their way or whatnot. Do a cleansing. Ask for prayer. See it light. Shake it off. You're giving this power. Bangarang. What you put out, you get back. So because you're wondering if somebody cursed you, you're focusing on everything that's going wrong. That's some of you. So somebody probably did wish you ill, but they did not put a curse on you, if this makes it. But because they wished you ill and you're focusing on that you believe they did, guess what you're generating?
Believe it and it will come true.
Believe it and it will come true.
So
that's good or bad.
In that same aspect, turn around, go get yourself some sage or sage spray and sage yourself, sage your house, sage your room, and because that will be your new belief. That will be your new belief and strength system. That will cleanse you and your space. And once you feel that you have had that, then that might help you step away from this head trip you're getting
Absolutely.
yourself.
Absolutely. Step out in the moonlight. Step out in the sun. Do a purification prayer. Whatever it is, but mainly stop concentrating on it. Okay? Ask God to give you new, clean thoughts, things like that, and remove this power. If you believe this was done and you need something, here's what I want you to do. I release any evil. Write this on a piece of paper, okay? Walk to the nearest intersection, a good 4-way stop intersection. I release this person from my life, throw the paper out in the middle of the intersection with their name on it, and walk away. Let it be. Let the winds take it. This is very strong. You can do this without this, okay? But sometimes we need that so we can focus our thoughts, okay? So finally, we've got G. Hi. Hi, how's it going? I liked this stream. Good, I'm glad you did, okay? Do you read from here? Absolutely. May I please have a general reading? So this is G. Yeah. A lot of people call Gillian G. Even I call her that sometimes. Well, a little bit, yeah. More or less when I'm talking to other people, so let me ask G, okay? Or whatnot. But yeah, that's what, so she kind of likes that. G, hi. Okay? General reading. General reading.
G,
okay?
Hi.
Let's see what's going on.
Be aware of spirit, thank you.
Yeah, let me take a drink. That's just sugar-free. It's not a drink. Okay. My green apple. Gillian buys it for me by the gross. I have my coffee, and I got my green apple. I love my green apple. All right. Sugar-free. If you haven't tried it, try it. She does. She literally buys it, has it on a reorder by the gross.
Yeah.
So I love it. All right. G, here we go. All right. Let's see what's happening. All right. Here we are. Boom. All right, my first light card is the 7 of Wands. Woo! Okay. Man, what kind of battle have you been in? What kind of mental duress? Where is it? It's been so very strong. It's time to stop feeling like you got to fight everything all the time and let some things go. Take a breather. Let your heart rest. Let your mind rest. Okay? Nest for a little bit. 4 of Swords. Establish a new base. Realize you can't win every battle. You can't always be there. There has been some type of mental battle, and you are just constantly feeling like you have to stand your ground. Okay? And this is one of those things why it's just so tiring for you. Mm-hmm. What have you got?
So I think Spirit's kind of given us a sequential reading here because I got for the shadow card for G, 8 of Wands. And so that's about something is moving fast. So you need to put something's moving. And there's a lot of movement coming at you right now. But your light card is the 10 of Cups. And that to me is normally like everything's going to be okay. So like what Rob was saying, maybe you need to take a break, step back. Things are going to be moving fast. But know that at the end, it's going to be okay.
It'll all be okay. And what I saw, ironically, here, and I've never seen this out of the way, 8 of Wands before. When you combined this 8, and I'm looking at just the artwork, 8, like Gillian said, is about moving. Okay? The 7 of Wands is about standing your ground, constantly being defense, but the 4 of Swords is about give it a rest. Stop the fight. There's been a fight. I feel like you're running from something, or you feel like you've been attacked so much that it's wearing you down, okay? Meditation is needed. Look up some mindfulness exercises, because if you will let some of this go and realize the importance of it or how much weight you're giving somebody else, guess what? It's all going to work out. It's going to be okay. All right. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, that's why I was saying this feels like it's a very sequential reading.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. All right, folks. Let me see what we got here. All right. Here we go. Let's see what's happening. People saying, hi, Sieglinde. If time allows, may I have a message to help guide me into my new chapter on new residents? All right.
All right, Sieglinde.
Sieglinde.
I haven't seen you in a while, sorry.
Yeah, Sieglinde.
Good to see you.
She's here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. There we go. All right. All right. Here we go.
All right.
All right. Sieglinde. All right. I'm refocusing. I saw something else. See what's going on here. Okay. Sieglinde. Movement. Moving forward. What do you want? See your will. Understand that the 8 of Wands is about that keep moving forward. Keep the pace going. I've also got perspective. When you look at these different things, when you look at the houses or whatnot, In order to be able to move forward, you're going to have to look at your perspective of how things are going.
Mhm.
Are you willing to look at things from a different perspective? This is going to help you to be able to move forward. All right. Don't get everything so locked in your head.
Yep. And so the shadow card I pulled was Temperance. So
balance.
So balance. So just make sure you, as you're looking, you are not giving into something. Don't just go, oh yeah, that'll be fine. Keep what you want. You know, your foot in the water, your foot on the land. Keep what you want while you're looking, because my light card for you is everything's going to be great. And this, I totally shuffled this deck like 4 times.
Yeah, you've been shuffling the whole time,
and it's all going to be fine. But as long as you keep focused on what you want and not give in to what you don't, maybe you have to look at 4 more houses, maybe you have to look at 4 more apartments or whatever, but keep it focused on what it is you specifically want, and then you'll end up with your happy ending.
Yeah, look at this. Perspective and moving on, moving up, moving forward. Keeping that perspective in all things. Whenever we look at perspective, it's talking about maintaining balance, and you will turn out to be happy. This is all great. And perspective is about maintaining balance. Looking at things from all sides. That's perspective. That's temperance. Bangarang. Let's see what we've got here real quick. All right, we're going to touch bases, and then it's going to be time to call this a night. Got some things we have to do. All right. Love you, Siglinda. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Siglinda.
Moonlight said, okay, I don't know what that means other than, okay. Okie, thank you, and lots of stars. Okay. It is. Be careful about what you give power to. We can become our own self-fulfilling prophecy. Nina, hi, Rob. Sorry I had to pause video. Just say the read. I changed due to the past events. I mean, the things I saw happen at my house, paranormal activity. It was hard to unsee. You can't unsee something. Mm-hmm. Just saw the read, and thank you. You're welcome. That's what's going on. Okie, thank you. And that's where we're going to end this tonight, folks. Okay. What does Pratham wants from me? He's a karmic. I know. What is... I don't even know what that means. He's a karmic. Okay. Karma is an energy. We're all karmic. We live in a karmic world and the energy that we create. Okay. Real quick, one card for Umiko. What does Umiko need to know about being in a relationship with Pratham? Because that's all I can really understand. I don't want to leave,
Well, she might think he's her karmic.
Yeah. I know he's a karmic. So I know.
She might mean it's her soulmate.
All right. So I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles. Is that what you're trying to say? Is it your soulmate? Okay. I'm seeing some good things here. Let's see what's going on and let's see what's happening.
So my shadow card's the Page of Wands, but my light card was a page as well. So this is,
be happy, be passionate.
Yep.
What do you want to do? Have fun. Enjoy the ride. Things are going to manifest. Things are going to be good. I see this happening. And I actually see this turning out to be very well for you. Temperance. And remember, the Temperance card coming up here, and it's a wonderful man. So understand in this card for you, we are talking about, Umiko, that you need to understand maybe this person will bring some balance into your life. Do not throw yourself totally into him. Okay? Life goes on, things. It's got to be a balance of you and him. That's what I see. Bangarang. Okay? So, Gillian, I know you're sitting over there off to the side. Got anything you want to say?
Take what you want.
Go ahead.
Take what you want. Leave what you don't.
But leave with some peace, love, and light, everybody. Bangarang.